The Smash roster is one of my favourite parts of the entire Smash series, with the inclusions of new fighters every installment. Never knowing who's going to be added into Smash 6, some fighters don't make it in, either being deconfirmed from Mii costumes, assist trophies, or other fighters taking the spot, as well as a few other things. Welcome to A New Foes Appeared, where we talk about ideas for fighters that could possibly happen in Smash 6, if not the future. I'm your host, BB8 from BB8's House. Let's get into it. Up next.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does, from Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Lara. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket. An age-old artifact of mystical power is buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
That's right. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider is who we're going to talk about today. I never ever thought to talk about this character in a New Foes Appeared episode, but a request actually did pop up on a New Foes Appeared Kratos to talk about Lara Croft from the Gaming Geek Net. Thanks for the suggestion. And we are going to talk about her today. So, just before we get into Lara Croft, of course, I had no idea this character is kind of from Square Enix, the company you might know for Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, and Super Mario RPG. And this is the second Square Enix character I've talked about after Geno. And with Lara Croft being kind of Square Enix, she is already in a big crossover game known as Fortnite. But if Lara Croft ever made it into Smash, this would be the second crossover game for Lara Croft to be featured in. So let's get into it, shall we? So starting off with her moveset, the neutral B being crossbow. Lara stands on tall and pulls back the string of her bow to fire as her special. Similar to Link's crossbow, the longer it's charged, the faster and deadlier it would be. The differences between Lara and Link's bows are as followed. Lara's bow can be aimed while it can be charged. If you hold the bow too long after it's fully charged, Lara will lose grip and fire the arrow and in another direction, then where it was aimed and stagger a bit. Lara's bows don't travel at an arc and instead fly straight ahead. Once the bow reaches its full charge, Lara will flash a light to let you know the move is fully charged. Lara's arrows travel about as fast as Link's arrows and deal more damage, with the fallback of more lag with startup and ending of the special. Lastly, Lara's down special can change which arrow is being used, which will be indicated by a small logo near Lara's health. But of course, the whole arrow thing I will get into the down special. So her side special being torch, Lara lights a torch and holds it forward in front of her. With a lit torch, Lara has two abilities. The first is the next melee attack now deals extra fire damage, as Lara uses the torch to deal extra fire damage to opponents, or if you press side B or B while holding the torch, Lara will toss the torch and forward up in an upward arc. Once the torch hits the ground, it will create a small rupture pillar of flames to deal stirring damage or string damage, as I just misread. If the torch hits an opponent, it will do the same, which allows Lara to escape or pursue the opponent further. Her up special being up arrow, Lara takes aim as her rope arrow and fires a long deadly shot. While holding up B, you can aim where the arrow is shot. The arrow is very fast and accurate and travels about as high as Snake's recovery. Lara's rope arrow is unique in that it won't be automatically pull her to safety. Once the arrow attaches to something like a wall or a ledge, Lara will grip the rope tightly, and only after pressing B again will she be propelled up quickly using the rope wheel mechanism found in the 2013 Tomb Raider game. While Lara is hanging from the rope, she can press jump at any time to let go of the rope. But you can also move the analog stick to make Lara climb up or down the rope and move it left and right to make her swing the rope to gain more horizontal recovery. You can also fire an arrow into opponents, and while you cannot gain recovery by doing this, it stuns the opponents, and if you press B again, Lara will violently pull the rope, which pulls opponents quickly to her, where she follows up with the downward climbing axe strike. And the down special, like I just talked about in the neutral special, is arrow change. A small option menu appears above Lara as she crouches with her bow and arrow. This menu allows you to change the type of arrow used in the standard special to adapt any situation. The arrows and her logos are as the followed. The standard arrow would be the regular triangle icon. The fire arrows will be the fire icon. Fire slightly slower than the standard arrow but deals fire damage. Napalm arrows with the skull icon has cooldown lag between uses of about 3 seconds but once the arrow makes contact, it releases a cloud of green mist that deals splash damage to nearby opponents. Explosive arrows have the explosive icon, has a cooldown lag between uses of about 5 seconds, but delivers an explosion damage once it makes contact with anything. And the penetrating arrows have the red X icon. Fires fast and can also fire through multiple opponents but deals less damage. Now back to the moveset. Her final smash is Survival Instincts. The world around Lara turns grey as she shouts, "Never underestimate a Croft," as she rushes forward with her climbing axe in hand. If Lara makes contact with an opponent, the world around them remains grey as Lara slashes into the opponents to stun them wherever they are. After the camera zooms into her as she backflips away and takes out her twin pistols given to her by her mentor Conrad Roth, she shouts, "You're finished," as she takes aim at the captured opponents and releases a flurry of pinpoint accurate shots from the twin pistols. After the barrage of shots is finished, the opponents are sent flying with massive damage, and Lara holsters the pistols and scoffs before returning to the fight. For the alts and the Kirby Hat, the standard outfit being the Survivor, based on a hybrid of her 2013 design and her Fortnite design, kind of like a hybrid, but the facial structure being a bit different. The Desert Survivor being black tank top and darker pants. Tactical Survivor being blue tank top and dark green pants. Commando Survivor being black tank top and camouflage pants. Avalanche white grey tank top and light brown pants. Adventure gear being green tank top and black pants, and the leather jacket just being the leather jacket and black pants, and the classic Croft being Lara's clothes are the same blue and brown colours from her original appearance, but still in the reboot style, and the Kirby Hat being Kirby getting a copy of Lara Croft's hair and the copy of the bow and arrow. With Kirby's copy ability, there is a chance to get fire arrows or piercing arrows when using this special attack. Her classic mode route, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Lara's classic mode puts her in combat with other opponents whose adventures are treasure hunters or warriors of a past age. These include Young Link, Toon Link, Samus, Marth, Ike, Robin, Dark Pit, Bayonetta, Snake, Simon, and Joker. Her boss fight is Rathalos, and the final fight is Link and Sheik. Round 1 being Young Link and Toon Link, Round 2 being Samus, Round 3 is Marth, Ike, and Robin, Round 4 is Snake and Simon, Round 5 is Bayonetta and Joker, Round 6, Rathalos being a boss, and the final round being Link and Sheik, like I just said. The spirit being Lara Croft's fighter spirit, Conrad Roth, Sam Nishimura, Matthias, Jonah Miver, Jocelyn Reyes, Alex Wise, and Himiko. The stage being Croft Manor. The mansion sits in the middle of a massive garden sectioned off with high walls. A long winding road leads away from the mansion to the rest of the estate. The mansion itself consists of many rooms, including a bedroom a dining room, a ballroom, which Lara had converted into a gym, pool, a kitchen, basement, and trophy room. Rooms you can fight in, similar to the Fire Emblem Three Houses stage, which I'm going to get to in a sec. There was an assault course built outside the house, but after the events of the original game, there was a hedge maze which was demolished and expanded to include a racetrack. Similar to Garag Mak Monastery from Fire Emblem Three Houses, this stage will be a transition stage to different rooms in the house. The victory theme is the victory theme from Tomb Raider 1996. The defeat pose, Lara looks bruised and dirty and she claps slowly for the winner. The victory pose 1, Lara opens a treasure chest and says, "No wonder why so many people are here fighting." Victory pose 2, Lara zips lines onto the victory stage and rolls once landing on the ground and aims her bow and arrow at the screen. And victory pose 3, Lara lights her torch and looks off into the distance heroically. For the reveal trailer ending this episode of A New Foes Appeared, the reveal trailer starts with Link exploring a jungle, but when Link hears something, it turns out to be a whole bunch of giant spiders who gather around Link and attack him. Link tries to fight back, but of course, Link is being too weak to fight them off. He hears a pistol shot noise in the distance. Then, of course, you see a silhouette running through the jungle, and then the silhouette attacks the giant spiders and then attacks Link, and the silhouette is revealed to be splash screen, Lara Croft raids the tomb. So guys, what did you think of Lara Croft? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notifications on so we don't miss another New Foes Appeared episode in the future. We are at the halfway point for A New Foes Appeared at this rate, this being the 45th episode. And I am safe to say this is the last New Foes Appeared before Christmas. This is the last video I'm going to upload before Christmas, due to the cancellation of Winter Streamfest. But hopefully, I'll be back with some more content in 2022. I am hoping to get back to streaming by March, but the first ever New Foes Appeared in 2022 will come on January the 11th. I'll see you guys after Christmas. BB8 out.